Hello everyone. Today I'll speak about one of our projects. So the project size was 30 by 50 and the client really had a lot of good planning before they wanted to start any area of it. So they have a design taste of very minimalist color, like literally one or two shades throughout the house and a very subtle and very light color furniture. When they started designing, they wanted a sunken living. That was one of the main specific points. And they had a very nice sit out area after the living. So the moment you enter, you will have a foyer, and on the left side you have a staircase which goes to the other floor, and on the right side you have all the crockery space, kitchen, and once you move forward, you have a sunken living. So the moment you're entering, you come from open space. Like there's no wall to break the division. It looks very lively, and as they have a very nice sit out area just next to the big area, so there's a direct light. So the whole space with a color scheme they wanted, which is white and in top pastel color. So throughout the space, if you look, it came out very light. When you go into a living room, you have two steps because as it's a sunken, so there's a two steps to go inside the living area. And in whole living area, they wanted it to be more spacious, so they had given a double ceiling height for their living area. They have given a very nice, simple TV unit with very minimal heating work. Coming to the staircase area, they had a floating staircase and it has a very beautiful element. They had a very nice plant area. They had kept natural plants, so they had a plumbing point there which we gave them before they started with the construction so that there's no issues. And then there was a floating staircase. And next to staircase, they had a big window which was giving a direct light. On the right side, if you see, they had a powder washing. So we wanted to highlight that area with a nice console unit. So what we did, we give a nice console unit in a very neutral shade of brown. And we fit the door in a concealed panel. Was a hidden door concept. So if you see the panel and the foil was like part of a design element. Then when we go next, we have a crockery unit and dining a space with open kitchen. And the open kitchen had a breakfast counter. They wanted a six-seater dining table, but the space was little less. So we gave a very interior shape for the dining table counter. We made a light, nice oval shape, which has a seating for five. And if required, six people can also sit. And then next to it, we gave a crockery unit, which has a very big tall storage and a small safe, and some basic storage on bottom and on top. And then when we go see the kitchen part, they have a open breakfast counter. For the breakfast counter also we give two steps. So if they're putting a bar chair, it has a good height. But when they use a kitchen, they have a normal standard size for the kitchen area. The kitchen had a tray is neutral white with a shade of green, and it was a pure finished kitchen. The very unique part in this kitchen was the kitchen corner. Yes, we gave it a hexagon shape. So it was not like a Nike ticket. It was like a hexagon. So when there is a corner unit coming, we made a storage in a such a way they will have both access to the corner unit on both the sides. So there were chest of drawers, random boxes. They had a corner unit very nicely utilized. And opposite side, we have given all the fighters. They had a fridge, they had a torn unit, they had a safe there, and they had a direct ventilation. And then they had a utility storage. If you look from living area, they had access to the sit out, and then from kitchen, they had access to the utility. And it was connecting to a one area. So the connectivity was really well thought, and it was all because as a client had idea of what we wanted. The moment you see the living area, we wanted to give a very nice, cozy space. So we gave them a curved sofa so that they have a more comfort while sitting. And the flooring was microplastic because we didn't want so many joints to be seen. If you go to the next room, the ground floor has a parents' bedroom. The parents' bedroom had a very nice bay window seating. If you look at the center, we had a bay window seating, and on the opposite side, left and right, we had given the full storage. They had a full drawer storage under the bay window and even in the wall. And next to it, we had a given full dressing unit. The bed was we wanted to be very minimalist because it's little less. We gave it nice European concept BD, and with that we had applied the texture paint. We played around texture, we played around color so that the room looks very subtle and it will be easy to function for anyone who is using it. The moment you go to the first floor, we had an open access as it was a double seeing, right? They gave a very nice round window on their sit out area so that we can get more access to the natural light within the first floor. So when you look, the first floor corridor is also very well planned. They had given a very nice a curved shape of unit, which was highlighted by here, very focal point of a unit which has a metallic textures and it also has a very nice decor element. And then see photo frames, we have kept it on the corner. He gave a glass shutters library unit because they had a lot of books. They wanted a separate space for that. So we had given a nice stall with it. When we go to the master bedroom, yes, it was well thought from beginning because we had few doubts. Should we give a separate bedroom area and separate walking closet and separate balcony, or should we combine all together? They wanted working space for the both husband and wife. So what we decided, we eliminated so many walls, we give a free flow of the space. So we combined the extra space for balcony, we combined the master bedroom and extra space that they wanted for walking closet all together. And if you look the moment you entry in the master bedroom, you could feel how light it is. Like even though there are so many storage, there are two double walking space, there's a balcony, there's a bay window, there's a master bed with a key size bed, but it's very light and subtle. We had given storage on both the side. One in the moment of entry on the left right side, we had given a good storage with a dressing unit and a very big boxing space. And when you go to the left side, we had given another king size bed and full wardrobe. And he had a bay window and we had another working space. There was one problem coming was they had a washroom door. So what we did the fitting front of the washroom door, we gave a panel like a water shutter. When you open that, you have access to the bathroom. So that's how we planned. So it looked like a conceit, and the bathroom door was a part of the vanity side. Then we have really beautiful balcony, and we're getting very direct natural light throughout the room. And the space, if you look the master bedroom, it was really kept it very nice, neutral white color with a tint of green. This bedroom should have a story behind, and they really like this tropical color combination. So we planned, let's go with a tropical theme. So we gave them a very nice tropical wallpaper, which has animals around it. And we highlighted the full room in a such a way so that the main focus is going on the wallpaper rather than any wood element. So the bed is a very subtle color with the tint of tropical shades like green, beige, and they had a bay window, separate seating. They had a study unit for one kid. And then if you go to walk-in closet, yes, the walk-in closet we use a very vibrant color because it was a kid's theme. So we thought let's give a nice contrast color. We gave them a very nice olive green textures, which has a mirror for a dressing unit, and then they had a few open space for basket for the toys and all to store. So even the kids' bedroom was well planned. Keeping the size of the room, we get everything like study unit, day window, wardrobe, or nice queen size bed. The second floor, if you look, they had a theater room space. They had a separate space for the maid, a separate washroom, and a very nice pergola space for their outdoors activities. The theater room, so they didn't want it to be just for theater. They wanted it to be multi-purpose room. So we gave a very good wardrobe space storage, I can say, which has a dressing unit in case they want to use it for their any activity for watching movies or some get together. We have given them projector. In case they wanted to have something for city, you have given the good storage for any people to come, sit, relax. And we tried to play around with some different element walls. We keep some big pattern texture behind the project. Coming to the terrace area, we had given them a nice sit out, very nice plantation on the left side so that they have from the elevation, the plantation will add an elegant to it. And on right side, we have left some open space for any activities they will require. So this is how we planned the whole space. Let us talk about the elevation, the most important part. The client knew they wanted a classical theme of elevation, which should have a nice facade, concrete textures, a very nice pergola. Then we went through a lot of beaches. We tried taking few inspirations, small elementary taking. Like we actually start first with elevation as we got our base elevation ready, we went with the interior. So if you look at the elevation, we had given each layer, each floor very well planned. And after each floor, we had given a nice layered for the space in the front part. And the terrace, the second floor, if you look, we have given very nice facade or dome shape so that even if there is a heat or water or anything, it's not damaging their gazebo, the outdoor space. And that's how the exterior elevation came.